Hello friend, today I'm going to share my favorite new filmmaker.
And I'm going to share a game you can play at work. Let's get to it.
I'm going to be talking about a YouTube channel, and this YouTube channel is Dan Mace. So Dan Mace has 772,000 subscribers at time of recording, over 120 videos, so lots of stuff. To also a backlog of videos you can watch. The description that he has, I love this, I make movies about things. So very vague, but I love it. Now, if you love Casey Neistat's style, who is a former Cool Sheet way back in episode 10, talk about old school, then you will definitely love Dan Mace. He has that same vibe and style. And it's very similar because they actually worked together for quite a while and they're really good friends. So it makes sense. He actually was working for Casey for quite a while. And here's a really cool part. He was an award-winning filmmaker. So he was winning awards at some of the biggest festivals around the world, including Cannes. And he decided to quit filmmaking proper and become a YouTuber. He consciously decided, he's like, you know what? I like kind of the film making trend and style and the future of filmmaking in the YouTube world, which I love because a lot of the times filmmakers kind of poo-poo YouTube or other formats, and he did the exact opposite. So his videos include kind of the day in the life. That's a lot what Casey Neistat did. He also talks about filmmaking, gear, storytelling in general, and my favorite series of his is the Seeing Sounds series. So he does a couple different videos per month, but Seeing Sounds is essentially he will make sounds and videos out of different items around him. So there's this coconut song that was popular, but he would make them with real coconuts. So he would break them and put them together and make them stringed instruments. And he combines these different mediums in such a fun way. His personality and fun factor is definitely a 10 out of 10. He also has a Skillshare class, which is episode 202, about seeing sounds and how you can make your own music video. It's so much fun. Definitely check out Dan Mace.
I love the sound of that.
Yeah.
Seeing Sounds.
Yeah,
I'm going to check
cool.
that out for sure.
Yeah, it's just so much fun. So he does this. Another example would be there's a song, I believe, by BTS, which is like K-pop, very famous Korean pop group. And I think they have a song called Butter. But he's like, what if I made that with butter? And somehow I haven't even seen that one yet. That reminds me actually a lot of Ali Spagnolia, which is a former Cool Sheet of mine, who she does like, oh, what if this Billie Eilish song was actually a country song? So she kind of does things like that too. So if you like her, you like Dan Mace, I think. Fun, creative. Definitely if I'm in a creative rut, I just go to his channel and instantly I have like all these ideas flowing for sure.
Yes, and only a couple a month. I love that.
Yeah, super, but they're so high quality.
That's
like it
probably
like takes him all month. Yeah, these days it is. But he's like beyond. I mean, it's really, really cool stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah, something to aspire to for sure.
I love it. Thank you so much.
You're very
I'm going to
welcome.
love it. I know it already.
Yes, I know you will for sure too.
Excellent. My Cool Sheet is, I'm going to call it a DIY game. It is called Kahoot, and it is online. So on the surface, this is an online quiz creator. My kids have both experienced it in the classroom where teachers used it for educational purposes, making group quizzes, and it's up on the projected up there, and then everyone's answering questions and all that kind of stuff. But then I noticed something with one of my kids and how they started using it for their monthly meetings of the high school's National Honor Society. So here's a case where it wasn't for a class, it wasn't for direct learning, but instead it was being used for fun and for community building. And that's when I started looking closely at what Kahoot is used for and looked it up online and started reading about it and seeing, and it turns out it is not just for elementary and secondary classrooms. It is used actively in the workforce. It is used for trainings and for meetings, for community building, and also for presentations. Kahoot has made their quizzes integratable into any video conferencing platform, so it can be used either in person, which is what I've seen it used for, but it could also be used on Zoom. And they have analytics. So the presenter can also track progress, and they can see where the knowledge gaps are and also the participation. You can also keep it anonymous, so you get an idea of what's going on in the group. Are most of the people getting it? And you might want to do that if you didn't want to make people feel skittish about them knowing that they're getting things wrong. So along with school and work, it could also be a really fun game you could do at home. You could create one for a family reunion, or it could be a way for kids to create a quiz for their parents, which I'm sure some kids would love. I know I would have loved that. Kind of like a DIY version of Are You Smarter Than a Third Grader, that show. So they are super easy to create. I have created a few now. They're very fun, and it's a good way to either get to know people or to learn what they know, or to find out how effective you are at getting your message across to them. Kahoot.
Kahoot. Plus, it's just a hoot to say.
Yes.
Kahoot. It's a Kahoot to say.
And it is Kahoot because there is an exclamation point
in the name.
In the name.
There you go.
Yes.
Well, I love it when people do that. Some people also have a little snobby about
the
use of that, but in fact, I think we even talked about using
exclamation point,
points.
Right.
But it doesn't have 2 or 3 at least, but it does have one.
Yes.
So yeah, this is really cool because I didn't know. Again, just by looking at the title, I figured it was just a game. So the times that you've used it, were you using it for fun, or was it in the classroom situation?
I've only done it as quizzes.
As quizzes.
As quizzes for classroom.
For
learning.
classroom,
Yep.
okay. But that's really cool that you could also make it a fun thing to do for reunions, or maybe the holidays or something.
Yes.
When the families get together.
Yeah.
And it's really cool.
It wasn't until I got on their website and was reading about, all the things. Of course, they want everyone to use it for everything.
Sure.
But when I did see, you could use it at home and family, and I was like, no, totally, we could do this.
Yeah.
Like my family has actually made like a Trivial Pursuit game about us and our family.
Oh, cool.
And played that before, so this could totally be done. So.
Oh, well, that's so great.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to check this out because I have never even heard of it in any sense. So
Right
that's
on.
Cool.
Okay. Excellent. I love that.
I wonder, is there any way, do they have any kind of online aspect where you could play with other people? Or
Yes, I forgot to mention that. They do. So you could create one and then you could invite in anyone from the metaverse to come in and play with you. So,
okay, well, there you go. Even better.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, if you want to check that out, definitely go to our website on our show notes at bestest.com/seed, and you can find out all of that info. Thank you for joining us, friend. I'm Brian Hart.
I'm Karen McFarland-Holman.
And let us know in the comments, who's your favorite YouTuber?
And let us know, are you smarter than a third grader?
If you're enjoying the show, give us a like and share it with a friend.
Stay tuned to our channel for another wonderful show.
And don't forget to stay curious.